đài VBS Canada. Hôm nay thì chúng tôi đang có mặt ở ngoài trời, ngay ở trước thư viện Mississauga World Library. Đây đang có buổi buổi lễ groundbreaking ceremony, nghĩa là
anh Sa Xuân Vũ đừng có quay đi, anh là truyền thông, anh vô đây anh đồng thổ để cho cộng đồng có được cái phước của anh nữa chứ.
Đồng hương cũng như các đại diện các hội đoàn, các tôn giáo,
xin mời hai bác
quá
chầu,
cũng như bà thị trưởng Mississauga và ông bộ trưởng
chị Tuyến và chị Liên đâu, đại diện của Quảng Ngãi đi vô làm.
Bà Diễm Hương xin quý vị hãy cùng theo dõi chương trình phóng sự của đài VBS Canada.
Cùng đi hy sinh cái gì thân sau, vì tương lai quốc dân cùng sống pha với tên, làm sao cho núi sông từ nay luôn vững bền, cho thầy khơi trên gương sao lên tâm trí cùng trang quyết chiến đấu, làm cho khắp nơi vang tiếng người nước Nam cho đến bờ tự do. A minute of silence to pay tribute to those who have sacrificed their lives for freedom, for democracy, for human rights, and for our country. There's also a very, very strong force that started supported us from day one of this project. So thank you again. And next I'd like to introduce Councillor Chris Fonseca, City of Mississauga Council.
And we have the Member of Parliament, Peter Fonseca, here with us. East Cooksville here with us today. Also, beside that, we also have some member of the city. Mr. Paul Mitchum, Commissioner of the Community Services, City of Mississauga. He probably not here yet, but we have Paul Damaso, Director of Culture Division, City of Mississauga. So
putting the monument together for us. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Dạ, bây giờ để Diễm Hương nói thêm ở đây, nghĩa là cái tường thì mình được đúc bằng fiberglass ở bên San Diego và mình phải transport là trở về đây ở Toronto, và công ty MST của ông đã giúp cho chúng ta làm đúc bằng.
Reverend Thích Tâm Hòa, who's the president of Southland Cultural Center. Thầy chủ đây là thượng tọa Thích Tâm Hòa, là thầy trụ trì chùa Pháp Vân. Xin cảm ơn thầy đã bớt thời giờ tới đây với cộng đồng và với chúng con.
Good afternoon, the Mayor, Monique Combi. Good afternoon, Councillor Starr, Member of Parliament Peter, Chris, and all the staff from the City of Mississauga have been helping our committee or our association to go through all the different and complicated process in order to get this done as it today. It was 2.5 years ago. 8 of us was elected by the community to try to make an effort to work with the city so that we can have a meaningful project that as a gift from the Vietnamese community to the city, and also as a mock marking of the Vietnamese community living in Mississauga and GTA. So first of all, I think that the first person that we have contacted is Council Rongstar. Council Rongstar have been working with us with a different group, and then it did not appear that the group was not working well, so we have to start a new group and we work again, and we work very hard. And you know that today we raised enough funding and we were able to establish a good relationship with the city Department of Art and Culture and also Park and Forestry. And with the help from every one of you, from every group, every individual, as the Reverend Tatamua told us, our group, that we don't need a lot of money from one person. We need a small money from each of us that contribute, that make a more meaningful monument for the community to come. Cảm ơn thầy rất là nhiều về cái việc đó. Kính thưa quý bác và kính thưa quý vị, thì nói về cái phần ý nghĩa của tượng đài thì đã nói rồi. Con chỉ nói đến là nếu mà giả sử như mà các cô, các bác, các đại diện hội đoàn và quý vị ở đây mà không có giúp đỡ, không có uyên trợ trên chương trình này, thì có lẽ ngày nay chưa chắc gì cái tượng đài của chúng ta xây đã có thể được. Bởi vậy trước hết là muốn xin cảm ơn tất cả các cô, các bác, các chú, các đại diện các hội đoàn, đại diện các tôn giáo đã tích cực yểm trợ cho cái chương trình này. And I just want to thank you all the members of community. But again, I tell you one, without the support from the mayor, without the support from all the council, without the support from all the staff from the city hall that we've been working weekly, daily, weekly with Yvonne, with Melanie, with Paul Damaso, with Paul Mitcham, Bill Montan, Stefan, we would not be able to arrive to this day that we can have a groundbreaking. To make it short, thank you very much for your support and your help. Thank you.
We are very honored to have the presence of Honorable Mayor of Mississauga, Lonnie Crombie, at the groundbreaking ceremony today, and she has been a big supporting the Vietnamese People Memorial Association and attending all our fundraising events over the past 2 years. So please welcome Honorable Mississauga Mayor Lonnie Crombie.
Xin chào quý vị. Great to be with you here today. Well, this is a very exciting day, the culmination of a lot of work by a lot of people. So great to be here alongside our beautiful Vietnamese community to officially get shovels in the ground and to help build the Vietnamese Boat People Monument, an important part of your history and soon to be a very important part of Mississauga's future. I'd like to thank a few people myself, Win, Phao Nguyen, Phan Dam, Tammy Nguyen, Than Nguyen, and the association for inviting me here to be with you. I also want to acknowledge that 2 very dedicated members of my team who are dedicated to the Vietnamese community, especially to this project. Minister Tabulo has entered the room. Please come right up here. We have a seat for you. Thank you for joining us. Minister Michael Tabulo, Sports and Culture and Tourism, is joining us. Come on in. Come on in. And 2 members of my team who are very devoted to the Vietnamese community, but especially to this project. Ron Starr from Ward 6, stand up, give a wave. And Chris Fonseca, also close by, Ward 3. May I also acknowledge Chris Bott, her husband, the very dedicated member of Parliament for this area, Peter Fonseca, and family business. We also have our local MPP in the room, Khalid Rashid, please, Mississauga's spokesperson. And I haven't yet, I've already announced he is here and he'll be further introduced, but Minister Michael Tabulo, Minister of Tourism, Culture and Sport. Just give a wave, Minister. And we thank you for joining us today, and I'm sure we ran into some traffic issues. We thought maybe we knew people who could solve this. Okay, we'll work on it together. Mississauga is very proud to be home to over 10,000 members of the Vietnamese community, Vietnamese Canadians, right? A community that has rightly earned a reputation of caring, giving back, being hardworking, but yet being compassionate. We all know the work you do to care for new refugees to come to this country. You open up your arms, your homes, and your wallets, and you always give back to help those most vulnerable, especially during the Mayor's Food Drive, raising money and support for our Mississauga Food Bank. And you have really helped build communism, the communism in Vietnam by boat at the end of the Vietnam War, making a very long and treacherous journey across the seas through several countries across Southeast Asia. Many didn't survive the passage and lost their lives in the quest for freedom. And several of these refugees, or boat people as we call them, later became known to us, and many resettled right here in our beautiful city, Mississauga, in the Dixie and Burnhamthorpe area, and that's why we chose this location as having being significant for the Vietnamese community. And Mississauga welcomed you with open arms. It's challenging. It was a challenging time for new immigrants back then. Not only were they facing language and cultural barriers, but our economy at the time was in recession, and it was very difficult to make a living. But of course, over the next decade, in the face of adversity, our city's Vietnamese community worked to make a name for themselves as entrepreneurs, public servants, through many sectors, enriching our cultural tapestry and making Mississauga an even better place to call home, to work, to live, to raise your family, and of course, to open your business. So today's groundbreaking has been a couple of years in the making. As I said, it's the culmination of a lot of hard work by our city's Vietnamese community, but it's also a symbol of strength and determination of your people to stand up for freedom. From day one, the city of Mississauga has been supportive of your vision to find a permanent home for the Boat People Monument right here in Mississauga. And I've been very proud to stand side by side with you in your fundraising efforts. It was very impressive that you were able to raise over $400,000 in just a few short years, 2 years in fact, 2 years, $200,000 per year. This is very, very impressive. And as the President said, small amounts from a large group of people, not just 2 or 3 large donors, but everyone in the community contributed. And of course, this will build a spectacular monument and serve as a tribute to Vietnamese Canadians everywhere and act as a reminder in our country and our community and the broader public about the trials and tribulations that the Vietnamese refugees went through.
Bầu trời nghìn năm bao la, đời vẫn cứ lao tù, người vì tự do cứ đi hoài dù không hề tới, nhờ còn vòng tay nhân ái ta mới đến bên bờ.
Cùng đầu dặn nỗi đắng cay, cố dắt dìu nhau về đây. Đã 20 năm qua, rồi cuộc sống cũng đã nở hoa, những bông hoa xinh tươi nơi giữa chốn nhân ái bao la. Thanks America for your open arms. Grand merci la France pour vos bras ouverts. Thanks Australia for your open arms. Merci Canada
dậy nắng lùi tới, thành mến phố quen đường.
Bạn bè và